I'm about to show y'all a very basic but thing in the Bible that you done read a million times. It goes over Christians' heads. Us that ain't Christian no more, we understand it. But I'm gonna just show you for myself.
Okay then.
It's right there, Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and what? And create evil. Create evil. Who said that? I, the Lord, do all these things.
The verse he mentioned says God creates evil, not that God is evil. This doesn't mean that he is evil. The Hebrew word evil is ra, and it means disaster or judgment. God brings justice, not sin. He's holy and uses evil for good, but he never sins. You find a similar example in Amos chapter 3, verse 6, where it says, if disaster comes to a city, has not the Lord caused it?
Did y'all say it's from God up in the sky that wrote a magical book?
Who told you that God wrote the Bible? Man was inspired to write the Bible. The Holy Spirit guided them. It says in 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 21, for no prophecy was ever produced by the will of man, but men spoke from God as they were carried along by the Holy Spirit.
It says clear as day in the book that y'all try to push on everybody and try to say it's all facts and truthful.
We don't try to push it upon anybody. We try to spread the good news as God tells us so in Matthew chapter 24, verse 14.
Yo, God created evil. Don't go blaming the devil when something bad happens to him and the devil did this.
I do blame the devil, but I also blame us because we're sinners. I blame the devil because it says in the Bible in 1 John chapter 3, verse 8, the one who does what is sinful is of the devil. We're sinners. Because the devil has been sinning from the beginning, the reason the Son of God, Jesus, appeared was to destroy the devil's work.
Go contradicting yourself and going in the Bible and say, well, the love of money, that's the root of all evil.
The Bible doesn't contradict itself, and God doesn't get confused. I know this because in 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33, it says, for God is not a God of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints.
Nobody likes evil except evil people.
Of course, we're all evil. I know this because the Bible tells me so in Romans chapter 3, verse 23. It says, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God.
In the book, why couldn't God come up with any other punishment besides evil?
Probably because God can do whatever he wants, because he's all-knowing and he's the ultimate creator. He knows the plans better than anybody else's. And whenever he quote-unquote creates evil, you have to look at the context of the verse. When he creates evil, he uses that to bring forth good things.